So it's been 6 months since I started this YouTube channel, and honestly, I've learned a lot, not just about making videos, I've learned a lot about myself too. So in this video, we're going to share 3 of the biggest takeaways that I've took away from the past 6 months. So stick around because the third one really brings it together. So number one, starting a YouTube channel is certainly a lot harder than I thought it would be. On the forefront, it seems simple, right? You set up your camera, you've got something to talk about, you record, you upload, you get views, you get subscribers, and you just rinse and repeat. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to put anybody off starting a YouTube channel. I just want to be transparent with my experience, what I went through. It might be different for you. You might not find it hard, you might find it super easy, but I just want to be open and honest with how I felt and what I've been going through when I've been working on my YouTube channel and the journey that I've been on. So it's not just about creating content, it's about being consistent, constantly learning, pushing yourself through those awkward moments when you're making videos and you feel that nobody's watching. You learn about your own emotions, you learn about your own perception of yourself. I've had to learn to battle self-doubt, imposter syndrome, and I'm still trying to cope with the pressure to be perfect, trying to make the perfect video while trying to be creative and motivated. If you stick with it, it'll be one of the most rewarding things that you ever do. So I was trying to think about how I could compare to something else to get the point across. And the analogy that I came up with was runners. So a few years ago, I started running, and it's one of those things there from the outside, it looks quite straightforward and quite simple. You see runners and you think, oh, that looks easy, I could easily do that. And it's the same with YouTube. You watch other YouTube channels and you look at them and you think, you know what, I can sit in front of the camera and certainly do that. But when you actually start to do it, when I started running and I was out there and I was fighting those inner demons, my body was telling me to stop, I can't do it. And just the physicality of it as well. I was like, wow, these guys make it look certainly a lot more easy than it actually is. Where I'm struggling and they look like they're gliding across. But from your perspective, all you see is the running. You look at them and you see they're making it look easy, but what you don't see is the work they've put in before that, the training, the stretching, the nutrition. And that's the same as YouTube. All the learning you've got to do, whether it's editing, how to use your camera, learning about your niche, what it is you want to talk about. So there's certainly a lot involved with it, and it's extremely hard. It's certainly to stay consistent and stay motivated. That was the best analogy I could come up with because I've done running and I've done YouTube and I watch a lot of YouTube and I've seen a lot of runners, and it's not easy as these guys make it look out to be. So just bear that in mind. But what I will say is, please do not let this put you off starting a YouTube channel, because when I've been out there running and I'm doing it, that feeling, that self-satisfaction, that's something you can be really proud of. So every time I've created some content, I've recorded it, I've uploaded it, I've made the thumbnail, figured out a title, packaging it all together, it's extremely hard work, but that self-satisfaction when you complete it, that is priceless. Don't be concerned about the views, etc. Do it for you. So if you've been putting off starting that YouTube channel, you just got to do it. Just take it a step at a time, and I promise you it'll be one of the best decisions that you ever make. Take your time, find a little corner. I've got a little corner here, got my phone. I'll start getting used to creating content. Even if you don't publish it, just learn how to talk in front of the camera. Find out what your niche is, what it is you want to talk about, what it is you want to share. Whatever it is, don't worry too much about that. There's billions of people on YouTube. There's going to be an audience there for you. There's going to be people who can relate to you. You just need to make that step. And before you know it, 6 months will pass and you'll be in the same position where I am now. I'm not an expert. I've not got the biggest channel by all means. It is a slow process, but you just got to stick with it. And just with that, I was recently watching a YouTube video with someone talking about starting YouTube channel, etc. From the very beginning. This was a successful YouTuber. Yes, he was talking about the Super Mario effect, where like YouTube is just like a video game. So yeah, when you first start a game, some of the more simplistic things become a challenge until you get to know how to do it, and then they'll become easy, and then you eventually work you up with bigger challenges, and eventually you'll come up to the big boss. The kind of idea is that you never give up, and something that was challenging at the start, when you look back, becomes easy and you take the next step and you keep leveling up. YouTube is like a video game. You're not going to turn that game on and know exactly what you're doing straight away. You're going to have to learn the controls, learn the patterns, learn how to do certain things. You might have to do some research. Yeah, so YouTube is a challenge. You're going to get stressed at times when it comes to editing or creating content, and you can't get your words out, etc. But you're not going to go into it a pro. There's a learning curve. The learning curve is difficult, but you got this. So number 2 is creating content for your friends and family, or expecting your friends and family to be your biggest supporters. So one of the biggest lessons of starting YouTube is realizing that your friends and family may not always be your biggest fans when it comes to YouTube, but that's okay. You're not solely making content for them. They might not understand what you're doing, what the YouTube platform's about, and what message you're trying to deliver. They might not watch, but that's okay as well. You shouldn't be in a position where you're putting your friends friends and family pressure to watch your videos just because you feel you're obliged to because of your friends and family. And they might just not like your content, to be fair, depending on what your content is. I'm making a video here about starting YouTube and what I've learned. Or should they be in a position where they feel pressure to watch my video? No, and that's fine. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to reach those people out there who are trying to step out the comfort zone or are trying to start the YouTube channels, and they're just looking for a bit of guidance and a bit of support. And all I'm doing is sharing my experience within that. When I look at my past videos, I do share them with friends and family. I do share them on my social media, on my Facebook, etc., which is something I may stop doing, but I'm going to talk about that in another video and the reasons behind that. Facebook alone, I mean, they're not all genuine friends, but I think I've got like 400 odd friends, which is not a great deal. But then you think, well, if I've got that many friends and I'm sharing my video online, then surely I should be getting so many likes, so many views, etc. But that doesn't replicate, but that's fine. I want people to like and watch the video who are generally getting value from it. I don't want it to be like a false perception of this video's got so many likes just because my friends and family have gone there and liked it, because that's a bit fake unless they are genuinely getting value from it. I'm sure your friends and family will always be there for you whenever you need them, whether you're looking for some advice, some guidance, you just want to have a chat about how you're feeling, because making YouTube or stepping out your comfort zone can have emotional effects. As much as YouTube is a positive platform, I believe, compared to other social media platforms, so you can get negative comments, you can have your own negative thoughts about your video and so on. And yeah, please still do reach out to your friends and family. I know my friends and family would be there for me if I need them. And I was a bit conscious making this segment of this video because I'd never want them to feel obliged that they need to go on and like my videos or watch my videos, etc. That's not why I'm making this part of the video. I just wanted to explain to you is don't expect your friends and family to be like your biggest fans. When it comes to YouTube, that is. So number 3 brings it all together. One of the biggest things that I've learned is you can figure almost anything out as long as you stay consistent. So before YouTube, I had no idea to edit and it looked overwhelming. I've seen it on YouTube videos when they've got the screen up and it's got all the different controls and the lines, and I was like, wow, what on earth is that? And I wouldn't even know where to start with that, to be honest. But now, I'm not an expert, but I've got a fair idea of what I'm doing. The very basics anyway. Scripting and bringing video ideas to life, that was very awkward, trying to write down and do it in a way that's, naturally me without trying to sound too monotone, robotic, trying to bring your own personality to camera, which is more difficult than you actually can believe, because it's very, very strange, because sometimes when I turn the camera up, you can't just start being someone else straight away, like your voice changes, the way you act changes. So I'm trying to be more conscious of that and try and be more relaxed in front of the camera. I'm trying to be more authentic and try and be myself, and you can do that too. I mean, to be honest, the entire thing is completely out of my comfort zone. Even doing this video today, I still feel a degree of uncomfortableness, whatever the word is. I'm trying to stay consistent. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy feeling uncomfortable, but step by step, video by video, you will see growth. You'll see personal growth. You'll see growth in your channel. You'll see growth all around you. You're trying to encourage others to grow. I've barely grown, but I'm still trying to help other people grow who are that one step behind me. So I guess that step behind me is someone who hasn't started the channel, because obviously, as you'll be able to see, my channel's not the biggest, but I'm trying to encourage people who don't have a channel at all. I'm out here trying, and I want you, if you've got that little inkling about you want to make a YouTube video or you want to make a YouTube channel and it's a dream or you just want to do it as a hobby, then you just need to start. This 6 months has flown by and I'm here making this video. Next 6 months will probably go just as fast. That same time will pass whether you start a channel or not. So why not? If I didn't make that decision in January, then I'd be sat here still thinking about making that decision. I'm lost 6 months of reaching my goal and my dream of what I want to do. Don't let that time slip away. Start today. Very cliche, you hear it everywhere. Start today, but please do take it from me. Someone who's procrastinated, someone who's put a YouTube channel off for a long period of time. Don't do it for the views. Don't do it for the subscriptions. Do it for you. And if you keep showing up and you keep learning, you'll keep growing. And that consistency, that'll beat any talent. I think that's a Mikhailo Mudryk tattoo. If you don't know who he is, look him up. He's a Chelsea player who's now banned. Yeah? 1 minute then, I'm just in the middle of something. What are you going out like? What?
So only one of my friends comes and then like an hour then we go to Tommy Crocs. So
Yeah. What time? What time?
like 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Right, okay, give me 10 and I'll be sorted. So yeah, I have my obligations too with life. So whether you're working full time, you've got other obligations, you've got a busy life, make time for you. But my one hope is that you do dedicate time to yourself and you do step out your comfort zone and you do try and reach those goals that you're wanting to reach. So in summary, honestly, YouTube is certainly a lot harder than I thought it would be. You'll find yourself overthinking everything. You'll find yourself experiencing self-doubt. You'll find yourself feeling that it's not really working out and you don't want to continue, but you just need to keep going. And that's what will make the difference. Some of the biggest lessons, as mentioned, don't create just to impress other people. At first, you'll think you want your friends and family to think you're cool because you've got a YouTube channel. But over time, you realize the journey is more meaningful if you do it for yourself. And when I say do it for yourself, I don't mean like completely selfish point of view. I mean, make the channel for yourself to help others if that's what you want to do. If you want to entertain others, you want to spread a message, do it for you to help others, if that makes sense. So if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel or you've started it already and you don't feel it's going anywhere, you just need to keep going and stay consistent. You don't need to be the best. You just need to keep showing up for yourself. And if you keep showing up and you keep staying consistent, then that'll grow. And at the same time, so will you. Not in height, I mean in confidence and stature, which will make you feel taller. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. I just wanted to share the 3 main key things that I've learned. However, the list is pretty endless. Could have made this video, an hour long or even more so. So if you do want to see more content like this, if you want me to share other information that I feel would bring value to you and that you're going to benefit from if you're looking to start your YouTube journey and it might help you step out the comfort zone, then let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts and your feedback, where you are in your journey. And if you could drop a like for the video, I'd be very appreciative of that. It helps the channel grow and reach a wider audience, which can help others grow so we can all grow together. So my name's Cole. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you at the next one.